Have you noticed the way in which fads in self-help, psychology, faith, religion don't deliver as expected? Yeah, they don't. I want to talk a little bit more about that today. Hi, I'm Warren, the rector here at St. Columba's. Glad you could join me for my message of the day. Fads don't usually work as they are promised. On the one hand, the fad might be an insight extracted from a wider body of knowledge or expertise, and it may well be a genuine insight. But when it's extracted out of that wider body of knowledge and of know-how, it can't deliver what it says it can. Genuine insight, but it runs out of legs, just can't be sustained. Knowledge and know-how cherry-picked out of a wider body of knowledge and experience, call it a tradition if you like, will let you down. It has to be put back into the wider body of knowledge, and in that way it can offer its gift once more. Maybe it has to be looked at again, maybe it needs to be emphasized a bit more, but it needs to be put back into the wider body of knowledge of which it is one part. On the other hand, a fad might appear as something new and revolutionary, and maybe it is. Maybe it hasn't come out, it hasn't been cherry-picked out of a body of knowledge. But the problem with the new and revolutionary idea and the Messiah figure that's putting it forward is that once again it'll let you down, because it needs to be placed into a relevant tradition, a body of knowledge and of know-how, and in that body of knowledge for its excess to be refined, to be shaved off, for it to be supplemented by existing knowledge. Now, when it's put back into that body of knowledge, of course, it might change that body of knowledge. That's how traditions change. It's good. But actually, on its own, it won't be enough. It needs that experience of what has worked to refine it. This, what I've said, applies to the self-help industry in psychology or whatever, spirituality, whatever you like. It seems to me that one of the most popular conspiracy theories is that a tradition of knowledge and understanding stops the truth coming out. So that's one reason why people grab onto a fad. They think that the person proposing the fad has somehow circumvented the dead weight of a pre-existing body of knowledge and expertise, a tradition as I've called it. But the fad doesn't work, and then people are disappointed, they give up, or perhaps they look for the next fad. This is one reason why I prefer a traditional church. We don't do fads. We like new ideas, new ways of doing things, but we always put what is new into a broader environment of knowledge and experience that we know works. And we let that wider body of knowledge and experience refine the new idea, and for the new idea to help the tradition grow and to be more effective. One of the most obvious features of a traditional church is how stable it is, because we don't do fads. But also, and people forget this, also how over time the tradition modifies itself. As a sort of extreme example, if St. Peter dropped into St. Columba's this Sunday, he could quite reasonably expect an explanation as to how we got from what he did in worship 2,000 years ago to what we do on a Sunday. Yeah, things have changed, but we still don't do fads. What we do is what works, while always taking what is new and rolling out what needs to be refined and improved in what is new, so that it can help people. Now, if you're one of those people that's probably had enough fad, self-help, fad religion, fad faith, time to try a traditional church like St. Columba's.